Today's topic, neutralizations in daily life. First of all, what is neutralization? Like we have discussed earlier, the process in which acids combine with bases to produce salt, water with the release of heat. And we call it neutralization because a neutral substance, that is salt, is produced by the combination of acid and base. यानी जब आपके acid और base एक दूसरे के साथ combine करते हैं तो बना देते हैं neutral substance, that is salt. This we have already discussed. Now what we are going to do today is neutralizations in daily life. यानी neutralization की importance daily life में क्या है और कहाँ पर हम इसे use करते हैं. First of all, in digestion, like we have discussed in chapter 2, hydrochloric acid, which is an acid produced in our stomach, is very important for the digestion of food. But what happens sometimes that this acid is produced in excess amount in our stomach. ये acid हमारे stomach में कई बार ज़्यादा amount में produce हो जाता है, which leads to indigestion, which leads to acidity. And that can cause pain in our stomach. आपके गले में दर्द होता है, stomach में दर्द होता है. We feel uneasiness. So to combat all these things, what we have to take then? Antacid. तो आपको acidity से relief कौन दिलाता है? Base. So हम क्या करते हैं? Base की help से उस acid को neutralize कर देते हैं. And we call that base as antacid. हम उसे वहां पर base ना कहकर antacid का नाम देते हैं. And the most commonly used antacid to treat acidity is milk of magnesia or magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide or milk of magnesia, this is the commonly used base we use for treating acidity. So how it works? It neutralizes the effect of acid. अब ये base है तो ये क्या करेगा? जो भी excess acid है आपके stomach में, उसके साथ combine करके, उसके साथ react करके acid को neutralize कर देगा. And we will get relief from the acidity. The next importance of neutralization is to treat ant sting. Students, like we have discussed earlier also that ant sting, although here honeybee is shown, but we are discussing about ant sting. चींटी जब काटती है, we feel irritation, we feel itchiness. आपको जलन होती है, दर्द होता है. That is because of the acid present in the ant sting. जो डंक होता है चींटी का, उसमें क्या present होता है? Formic acid. And when an ant bites, it releases this acid into our skin. And this acid causes itching and irritation. Now to get relief from this itching, to get relief from this irritation, we have to neutralize the effect of this acid. For that we use baking soda. Like we have discussed, baking soda is one of the bases. So baking soda हम वहाँ पर use कर सकते हैं ant sting से relief पाने के लिए. And we can also use calamine solution. इसके अलावा हम calamine solution भी use कर सकते हैं. Calamine solution is the commonly used cosmetic we generally at our homes, which actually contains zinc carbonate. तो ये भी क्या करता है? Ant sting यानी formic acid को neutralize कर देता है. And after neutralization, acid वहां पर खत्म हो जाएगा because it will react with base to produce salt, and we will get relief from the pain. Next importance of neutralization is in the soil treatment. Soil treatment. Students, like we have discussed in chapter 9, that soil is very important for the production of crops. Like we all know, plants, trees, crops, all of these things, they grow in the soil. So soil should be treated before planting seeds. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Seeds sow करने से पहले soil को भी treat किया जाता है. That means we make it suitable for the growth of seeds. हम seeds को वहां पर grow कर सके अच्छे से, आपकी अच्छी crop हो, production अच्छी हो, fruit मिले, proper आपको grains मिले. So we have to treat the soil. And plants do not grow in much acidic or much basic soil. तो plants ना ही ज़्यादा acidic और ना ही ज़्यादा basic soil में grow कर सकते हैं. So if the soil is too acidic or too basic, we need to treat the soil before sowing the seeds. So what we do when the soil is too acidic, it can be treated by bases like quicklime और स्लेट लाइम, कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड और कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. अगर आपकी सोयल बहुत एसिडिक होती है तो हम उसे बेस से ट्रीट करते हैं, यानी उस सोयल में हम बेस मिक्स कर देते हैं, लाइम यानी कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड और कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड. एंड इफ द सॉइल इज टू बेसिक, और अगर सॉइल ज्यादा बेसिक हो, देन व्हाट वी डू, वी ऐड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इन इट. एंड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर कैसा होता है, एसिडिक होता है नीचे में. सो अगर सॉइल ज्यादा बेसिक है तो हम उसमें एसिडिक organic matter add कर देते हैं, which again neutralize the base and plants will grow better. So we need to treat soil before sowing seeds. Acidic soil है तभी हमें उसे neutralize करना पड़ता है, ज़्यादा basic है तो भी neutralize करना पड़ता है, because our seeds require a proper soil to grow. Now the next importance is during disposal of factory waste. Now we all know that all the factories, they use different chemicals, they use different sources, different substances to make their products. And in return, what they produce lots and lots of waste, even used water. And that waste or used water generally contains acids. तो आपको जो factory waste होता है उसमें ज़्यादातर acids present होते हैं. And if they are allowed to flow in water bodies, the water body becomes acidic and many aquatic plants and animals may be killed. तो आपकी जो फैक्ट्री वेस्ट होता है उसमें भी एसिड्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. वो एसिड्स अगर आपकी वाटर बॉडीज में जाएंगे तो क्या होगा, एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, या जो भी वहां पर उन वाटर बॉडीज में जो भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स है, दे वुड डाई. So before disposing factory waste, what we have to do first, we have to first neutralize the waste with the basic substances. हम क्या करते हैं, हम उस फैक्ट्री वेस्ट को बेसिक सब्सटेंसेस से न्यूट्रलाइज करते हैं. दैट मींस we mix that waste first with basic substances. Now look at the picture, there is a tank, influent, yani this is what factory waste, the factory waste is coming to this tank and this tank is having limestone. यहाँ पर हमने limestone यानी कि कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड यहाँ पर डाला हुआ है टैंक में. And as soon as this acidic waste comes in contact with base, it becomes neutralized. And ये ऊपर जो आ गया, this is what effluent, यानी this is the treated water which may get enter into the water bodies, which is safe for the aquatic life or aquatic plants and animals. So this is what the different importance, different uses of neutralization reactions. These are very few of them, but there are many more which we have in our daily life. So like you must have seen that neutralization is very important in our daily life, for and to treat ant sting, to treat acidity, to treat factory waste and many more. So this is what the importance of neutralization reactions. Acid rain. Now this is the last topic of the chapter, acid rain. Now this is made up of two words, acid and rain. That means the rain which consists of acids. Now from where this acid come? कहाँ से आता है ये acid? Actually, this is the acid which is produced in our atmosphere itself. The smoke, that means the harmful gases, waste gases like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, they dissolve in drops of rain to form carbonic acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. So ये जो gases है, these gases get mixed in the water droplets present in air to produce acid, and then they come along with rain on earth and we call it acid rain. And you know, this type of rain causes damage to houses, historical monuments, human beings, and even to our soil quality or crops as well. So the rain which consists of acid, and this acid comes from the harmful gases which get mixed with rainwater, is very harmful, not for just for human beings, but for animals, soil, and even for the houses and monuments. So that's why we have been always advised not to take shower during first rain. इसीलिए हमें हमेशा क्या एडवाइस किया जाता है कि हमें फर्स्ट रेन में शावर या पहली बारिश में नहीं नहाना चाहिए. Why? Because first rain is having maximum amount of acids in it. This is what the picturization of acid rain. These are what the gases which are produced from the factories. आप देख रहे हैं factories से gases release हो रही हैं. These gases are carried by the wind to the atmosphere. Air के साथ साथ ये gases ऊपर उठती हैं and they get mixed with, they combine with the water droplets to form acids. And these acids, they come along with rain on Earth's surface, which we call as acid rain. And that destroys plants, pollutes our water sources, soil, and erodes our buildings. So this acid rain is having very harmful effects on us. Now you must be watching these days, early morning, you must be observing smoke. That means smoke plus fog on our roads. If that smoke mixed with, if it rains, that smoke will mix with rainwater and again it will form acid rain. So we should be very careful, especially during these kind of conditions.